set up the laptop, but see if I can do it before people join us. With any luck, we'll be able to set up and then get the show on the road. As you can see, I have pre-blacked the canvas. That way we can start much sooner. Otherwise, we would have had to paint a bunch of other shit while we waited for it to half dry. And then I would be a very frustrated golem girl trying to work with undried paint. But instead, also, hey, look, new paintbrushes. New paintbrushes. Got them on the mail today. I'm gonna be honest though, they don't seem particularly firm. That worries me. But we're gonna give them the old college try today. Let's see. It'd be ironic if all the Crayola fucking paintbrushes are the fucking goats. After all that. Let me go to YouTube. Come on. This really does not want to work right now. There it goes. Mm-hmm. Come on. Sorry if... Okay. No one's joined yet. I think that's a good thing. It does give me time to... There we go. Let's see. Can people hear me? There we go. Okay, that's good. Alright, once people join us, we'll be able to see. So that's good. I'm going to flip the camera real quick. Okay. Let me just get started here in a bit. I meant to also message my sister about it. Let me just text her that real quick. My RP sister, Robin. Well, one of my RP family peoples. Excuse me. In fact, I might grab myself a cough drop. In fact, let me do that now before we start it. I'm going to start the music after that. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories today will be the soundtrack. It's one of my favorite little guilty pleasure games. Even though it plays nothing like the actual game, the way it plays is still kind of charming in its own simplistic way. And it's not balanced at all. I like the idea of hand fusions. I kind of wish it worked that way in the real game. Instead of polymerization, you just threw up them in the air and then they fused. But anyway, let's get started. Now, what am I painting today? You're probably wondering. Well, first, let me take these paintbrushes to the side and I'll just, or further back so I don't get the canvas all wet and shit. I want to make something of an abstract painting, but first, let's turn on the music so it's not boring. Oh, hi everyone! Welcome. We are about to paint. We're starting right now. Say hi to the cute dragon as we begin the Yu-Gi-Oh! Music. Turn up just a little bit. Okay, this is quieter than most videos I listen to. That should do it. If it's too loud, let me know. Let's see. Now let's try out this brush first because we're making triangular shapes to start with. So let's grab yellow. You know what? Instead of doing this like a dummy, let me put my paintbrushes further back. Yeah, I don't like that canvas thing actually. It looks cool at first, but in all practicality, it doesn't help your painting situation. You want your brushes out. It's just a delivery promo that you don't think about when you first get it. But yeah, for my mixing purposes, I'm going to start using paper plates again because it's also good for beating your brush out because I've been using this newspaper and that's just a terrible idea. But let's begin with this yellow paint. Let's see how well it shows. Oh, what the fuck? This is already like peeling off. Yeah, I ordered cheap paintbrushes online. Some of my paintbrushes were gone bad though. Not as vibrant as I like it to be, but that's okay because this is only part of what's going to be on it anyway. But I'm making triangular shapes right now. Or at least trying to. It might end up being something. I always come in with something in mind, and then it ends up being completely different. Hello, kid Lampe. You have 60,000 of those? Do you make these? Makes me wonder if they are, a human or bot. I don't know yet. Prove you're a human by ironically going beep boop bop boop. Okay, this brush isn't working for what I want. So what I'm going to do is make some wet paint here. And then I'm going to remold it using a different brush. Hopefully a smaller brush. Yeah, these are bigger brushes than I usually use, so... Yeah, I think this might be a regretful purchase, unfortunately. A happy little accident, as a great painter once said. But, this might be able to mold it into something closer to what I wanted. But I don't think I'm going to get exactly what I wanted. It's just not showing against the paint the way I wanted it to. And I'm not really able to shape it as finely as I would like to. I do have some hand disabilities that kind of nerf my abilities a little bit, but despite that, I still do the best I can with each work I can and try to learn something each little painting. This is too loud now. I'm going to turn that down. I am a little hearing impaired, so my judging for that might be kind of bad. Stop making? Wait, what? Oh, let me go back a little bit. I didn't realize how little of the canvas was actually being shown there. Alright, I'm gonna say I'm okay with that. Because I think I can make better... Okay, this is much closer to what I was going for. I think I was actually using too much paint, so let me borrow some paint from there. And use that to make more triangles. I want to kind of give like the sense of motion. I remember this in art class when I was a kid. And I'm kind of sort of trying to emulate that because I kind of made a piece out of marker that kind of stuck with me. Oh, by the way, like here's the sort of vibe I want with this. I just wanted to make it a more proper painting, but honestly, the more I look at this, the more I kind of unironically like it. Let me see if I can show that real quick. Oh, upside down, I think. I was trying to practice drawing the Triforce and found, no, this is not working. But then I kind of like the funky shape, so I painted black all around it. It is mostly me just fucking around, though, and trying to find a filler painting. And this is just something I did playing around with colors off stream. But you know what? It made me I think it kind of inspired the painting from the last stream, which I guess I can show you because since I brought it up. Yeah, this one I'm happy with how it came out. I guess I don't show off my paintings after they dry on stream too often. I haven't really been doing it on Blue Sky either. I need to change that. But yeah, this is from last time. I think this one turned out really pretty. It's a nice abstract of a landscaping. It even kind of looks like there's mountains or landscapes in the distance. At least to me it does. I'm colorblind, so maybe to you it just looks something weirder. I think that's what I did with the maroon, because I couldn't think of anything good to do with that color. But it was like one of the last ones I didn't use yet from this art set. Let's see here, though. Yes, it's definitely not as clean looking as I wanted it to be. Let me try different paintbrushes. These paintbrushes might just literally suck. Like, this is a more angular brush. There's still black paint on it. And that's fine. This is a black canvas. But it's still not helpful right now. Okay, let's see. That's really not helping. Let me grab my paper towels real quick. I think it's like in the palace grounds in the game. I have a habit of saying whatever part in the video game a song is at random if it just comes to mind for no particular fucking reason, because I am a lunatic. Okay, welcome to the stream. This is starting out very weird, I admit, but there is a vision. Now, I will say, I am making compromises. I was hoping I would be able to make cleaner shapes than I have been, but some of this is really just art practice, if I'm being honest. It's kind of turning out okay anyway. I'm going to use more paints. In fact, I have quite the selection of paints for this piece. Oh, I found a new tactic. Oh yeah, this is a much better. This is much closer to what I was envisioning originally. I should have used this method first. I can't really salvage these ones, so I think I'm going to do something different with these. For some of them, anyway. This one can probably be in it. These ones can probably make it, but those ones they kind of look like lungs to me, at least from this angle, as weird as that might sound. Yeah, I can work with these, for example. Alright, I wanted to make some arrows, some motion. I'm going to make one more just on this side since it's a little empty. And then I'm going to move on to another, I want to make more arrows in a different color, but I'm going to make more than just arrow shapes. And these arrows are going to have more on it than just the yellow. That's why I'm not too worried about it looking kind of faded. Let me give that brush a break. Let me try another one from my new kind of sus-ass set of soft bristle brushes that don't really do anything, and I brushes because my brushes were starting to do that. So guess who's yeah, I'm angry. Not surprised. I knew the risk of ordering paintbrushes online. It is what it is, because it's not like you can test out the brushes at the fucking store. Okay, this one's a little better for the vision. Okay, this paintbrush seems a little better. I think I fucked up too much here, though. Actually, no. This is not the brush I want to use for that anyway. Now, let me just do something different down here. I just want to add like a little gradient of yellow in the corner, just to add something there. I don't know why, but I want it. Let me use a different color. Let me use a little bit of grass green. I don't need as much as I poured on there, but I'll make it work. Actually, there's one brush in particular I want to find real quick. I forget if it's a black. I forget what color tip it was. Let me look up. I don't think it's any of those ones. I think it was. Damn it. I'm trying to find it. There you go. It's old. Oh, there it is. I found it. Let me try something up here. Oh, I like this. This is my swirl brush. Is what I'm calling it. I don't want this to pollute the whole thing, or it already looks messy. I'm just gonna put a cloud kind of shape. I want to put more like a bigger kind of ball shape, but I think I might need a different brush, a bigger brush for that. Smaller balls, for example. Am I a little yellow getting into the green, to be honest? It's kind of a brightening agent, if anything. But let's make a green orb. Just a singular one. Yep, I just want to make one singular orb, but I have an idea. Let's kind of make it Uzumaki-like and try and make it... it's already kind of swirled. Oh yeah, that is turning out like I wanted it to. But we're using yellows and greens. I think we need some cooler colors. Some... How about some blues? Some aquamarine first, because I couldn't find a regular blue in this set for some reason. So this is the next best thing. It's a nice vibrant blue anyway, so I don't mind it. I should listen to how loud the music is. It's a little loud. I'll turn it down just one peg. That was literally me turning it up a peg. I'll turn it down but put it a little closer. I think that'll be a good compromise. Oh, I accidentally paused it. Okay. This paintbrush really doesn't want to come undone. Oh wow, yeah, this green paint doesn't want to come off at all. I think I got it for the most part. I forgot I'm supposed to use this plate, to fucking eat. Never mind. Anyway. Interesting. I like this so far. I like this. I have a little cheat code paintbrush for circles now. So that's kind of cool. I almost wish I had more of these at different various sizes. I mean, I guess I can if I fuck up my paintbrushes hard enough. Let's see. I like this. But let's take a break from circles, because I want to go back to some arrows. Or is that paintbrush I used before? Because that one wasn't too bad. Let me try this smaller one again, actually. This one might be good. Nope, it's literally making it worse. I'm super disappointed in these brushes. Yep, buyer's remorse is real. I think this one was the one that was a little... I have been having butterfingers all fucking day. I think I'm just tired from work, to be honest. Have to work at the golem factory all day. Kind of fucked up. I'm a golem who has to make other golems. Pretty fucked, right? I don't actually work a real factory job. It's adjacent. It's similar work. It's warehouse work. If we're being out of character for a second. It's kind of grueling, but at the same time, it's a decent paycheck. And I get about 3 days off a week to stream. So I think that's a pretty fair trade-off. You know what? I just had a vision. Running low on yellow paint, but that's okay. Alright, that's good for now. Honestly, the painting looks better on the camera than it does to me. I don't know why that is, but that seems to be the case. Alright, the next color I want to use is amethyst. I want to use these for the other arrows. So let's put that on my little... Let's just put that on my palette here. And I want a kind of a silvery blue color or something close to that, at least to my colorblind ass. Let me try this brush for this. Oh. I didn't put that there, but it's okay. Oh, that is much more vibrant against this backing. I guess using bright colors on this canvas just didn't work that well. Or maybe this is just a better brush. I think this is one of the ones that came with the acrylic set. Yeah, maybe those are just the wrong kind of brushes. Maybe those are just for watercolors or something. And that's why I've been having some problems with brushes. I doubt it, though. How about this? I'll use the corner to cheat to make a more perfect arrow. There. Yeah, this is more of a pinkish color, I suppose, but it's okay. I like it. And I can't get this one right at all. You know what? That's okay. I'm okay with there being a happy little amethyst ball here. Amethyst kind of reminds me of like a scorpion. In fact, doesn't that look like a scorpion tail? Because why the fuck not? In fact, fuck it. Let's just make a scorpion. Because why not scorpion? Like, why not scorpion? And try to make it like a plate at a time. A little difficult, but at least the black backing of the canvas makes it kind of look like it. At least one's like the back of the scorpion. And kind of like a hovering tail. I just want the tail and the body though. As I can't think of a way I can properly draw the claws. But I think I kind of have to try. Like, I wasn't expecting to draw an abstract of a scorpion today. Oh, you can't see on the canvas very well. I apologize for that. Let me move my setup a little more. Yeah, I think that's kind of cool. I think it's funny. I'm keeping it. Obviously, I worked too hard on that. Yeah, way too hard. That 1 minute of painting. Alright, I'm gonna put some red balls on here now. And maybe some other balls too. I need to use less paint on this. I'm wasting a lot of paint. I didn't bring that though. There we go. So let me get that brush back. Yep, right here. You know what? I'm okay with mixing it with a little bit of red. In fact, I'm okay with the color swirling as a whole. Okay, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good at all. Let me try evening it out, thickening it a little bit. That's a little better. I'm not sure if I'm happy with this painting the more I'm looking at it. I think this one might truly be child paint playing with paint. The adult addiction. But I'm going to keep working at it until it does work, you know. Because none of this has to make sense. That's the best part of abstraction slash. I don't even know if this counts as abstraction at this point. I'm kind of just arting for the sake of art at this point and just doing it instinctually. Let's make some purple arrows. Because why not? It did not work out the way I wanted to on the side, but I'm gonna make it work. You know what? I'm gonna give this side like a little bit of a mysterious vibe. This is a chill corner. Heck, I kind of like this in general. There's like a very small bit of paint here and there. It kind of reminds me of what I did with the other painting. Or like hints of purple here and there, like a purple mist or fog in the background. Eh, a little bit of emphasis won't hurt there. I went less. I went very little used here, just enough to get the point across. Because I don't want to fuck up the scorpion tail. Hmm. Alright, let's make some purple balls. What the fans really want. Balls. Oh wait, I have an idea. I just had a brain blast. These are like cut in half. What happens if I do this? Kinda works. Kinda works. Not perfect, but it kinda works. Hmm. This might actually be the worst painting I've ever done. I say that almost every other stream, but this time it kind of feels true. The vision, but I try to stick to the vision too much, and it led me down a dark path of making a kindergarten painting in front of an audience of now one. And I'm being too hard on myself. I still haven't really finished everything else I want to do with it anyway, so I think it's okay. Hmm. Let me try something though a little more conceptual. Ooh, wait. I kind of like that a lot. Hmm. Sorry, I'm trying to focus here a little bit. Alright, let's make some amethyst balls. Yeah, tiny balls. Ha ha ha, tiny, tiny balls. Look at you and your tiny fucking balls. Can you believe it? The fucking insult you and your tiny balls. I'm just being silly, guys. And girls. Girls can have balls too. Anyway. Oh well, that just looks cool in general. Oh, I'm gonna play with this in general right here. Okay, the aquamarine has to be the dominant color. Oh my god, I think I have a new vision for this painting. It's gonna take a lot of work though. This might actually be a longer art stream. And I love this color so much. I love this idea. They put a little more aquamire on this. I'm still going to do other things I want to do here, but I need that stuff to dry just a little tiny bit anyway. At least the arrow stuff. I really need to get into the habit of painting more on the side where maybe I should become a left-handed painter. I kind of have two left hands anyway, if I'm being honest. Oh, it's just my microwave falling out. That was spooky for a second. Sorry if you hear that in the background. This track's a little annoying, isn't it? Hello, purple to it as well. Yeah, I like the other stuff more. No. Go back to the blue. Okay, maybe we're going to turn this one into an orb. Yeah, this one's a regretful one. I just try to wipe it off the best I can. Just leave kind of a smooth kind of aura there. Yeah, the aquamarine definitely has to be the dominant color for the vision to work. Here's aquamarine with just a touch of amethyst to make the swirl work. I need a little more amethyst than that. There we go. I think I'm going to use a little too much on this side though, but honestly, that's okay. I kind of like the energy it gives. I'm just going to give hints of it in the rest of the painting. I should give more on this side though. Yeah, let me just try to make it very thin. Just oh. But yeah, feel free to chat if you come in and it's a little lonely painting just by yourself, you know. And I am a talkative yapping biatch, so I will talk to you. I might see it right away if I'm, in a zone kind of painting, though. But I will reply, but I do look every so often. And make sure I reply. Now, oh wow, that's actually kind of cool. Oh, you're gonna make two of them. Alright. Next thing I'm gonna do is add some gold and silver tinting to the arrows. Let's just put some gold painting on my palette over here. I'm gonna need a fair amount. Let's start with that though. Yeah, not even reaching to the new brush. I've been using the rounding brush. That brush has been kind of carrying this whole stream. Let's see. Oh wow, that looks kind of cool. I can't emulate it on this side though, so I'm not gonna bother. Nope, doesn't work that well, but that makes a pretty interesting ball. Let me do that. Yeah, kind of like a splooge almost. I don't know. Ew, never mind. I didn't say that. I didn't really know what I was saying. Jeez. Okay. Yep, add a nice gold tint to add to the weird value to the arrows, honestly. And help fill them in a tiny bit more too, because they're really not right now. I'm okay with one of them looking like a fucking like mouse key or something. Oh, this Aquamai's been sitting there blocking part of the painting this whole time. I apologize for that, audience. I think that's actually good for the gold paint. Now I'm going to go to the metallic silver paint. I really don't need as much. In fact, I'm going to make some more amethyst. Yeah, let me make some more amethyst arrows if I can. Yeah, there's a few spots I think I can fit them. That's technically supposed to be aura right there anyway. Let me see if I can find a nice flat brush. This paintbrush isn't that good for this, honestly. That's really not working at all, is it? Oh well. Kind of like that. Kind of clashes. everything else going on there. So let me add some more aquamarine to it. Or purple. I can just play around with it for no particular reason. Okay, I'm fucking up now. Okay, I have an idea. Now I'm gonna put the arrows. There we go. As you have a steadier hand. I don't have to be in a rush all the time. Yeah, it looks amazing, but the arrows and the scorpion tail kind of combined together. I kind of like that. Let me keep it like that. Because if I do any more, it will mess up the scorpion tail. I'm going to be sad. Alright, it's metallic silver time. Well, let me use... Oh, I have an idea. Where's the bowl? Where's my spherical fucking brush at? I really need to find a way to organize my brushes better when they're soaking. Let's see. Okay, I get a little bit mad that I can't find it. I know I put it in here for sure. I had it not long ago. What the hell? There it is. I found it. Okay. I have too many damn brushes. I have too many damn brushes, honestly. Oh, I think I would have to use this for beading. Let me wash this off on the other one I'm using less, actually. I'm gonna grab a new, and I'm gonna use paper towels to wipe off the brushes for now, and grab another paper plate maybe. Alright, let me use the gold now. Yep. Like a golden cloud over here. For no particular reason. I just think it sounds cool. This is a very, because why not kind of painting, honestly. Why not at this point? We've already went psychotically out of anything I was planning. Actually, to be honest, let's think about what I was planning. I'm just starting to question what I was planning is more of the problem here. But we're gonna, this is gonna be a risky part of the painting, but I really want to do it. So we're gonna add detailing, so I'm gonna use a very small brush, but we're gonna use a metallic silver now. And use that on a few things, including the scorpion. Yep, using silver for the detailing. I think I kind of accidentally lost most of its scorpion shape. It didn't really work out the way I wanted it to. I think I just used too much of it. Let me put some amethyst back in it. Trying to make it look a little neater down here. I think I might have went a little too far. And now this part of the paint's a little too gone. I went a little too close to the sun here. It happens. I'm not gonna let it get to me. Still looks mostly look like. And the colors might look more interesting after I get them, but this paint isn't mixing all too well, if I'm being honest. But I'm gonna commit to the bit. I'm not gonna ruin the one up there though. But since it's around this weird scorpion thing, I'm gonna keep that there. Yep, there we go. I think we can make more balls. I'm gonna make a silver ball. Because I didn't use much of the silver paint anyway. Oh, okay, it's a silver ball. Maybe a little mini one somewhere. But right here. Actually, right there for a silver ball works too. Okay, cool. And just like a regular one. There we go. You know what? Maybe see if I can touch this one up a little bit. If I can't come up with something good, I'll come up with something pretty. Alright, that doesn't look good at all. Oh, okay, I sort of like it now. Alright. You know what? This chaotic ass painting has to stop somewhere, or I'm going to keep going forever. And I'm going to keep most of the mystique. And I think I'm going to say we're done. This is the most circus ass painting I've ever made. So I'm seeing one of the silver balls isn't really filled in enough. Okay, that's good now. Okay, there's way too much on that one. Anything weird I can do with this? Okay. Okay, I made like a little arrow. There we go. I think we're done here. This is chaos. This has been going on too long. She can't keep getting away with it. Here's what we got here. Let me, for a moment, Set the camera over. There we go. This painting is chaos. This is probably the most chaotic painting I have ever made in my fucking life. I'm not even sure it's gonna look all that good when it dries. But here's what we got. Oh, thank you for those who did join me tonight. I saw a few people come in here and there. So thank you. It's nice being able to paint not completely alone. At least thanks for, I guess, one person was posting, but I'm not 100% sure they were a real person. They were kind of talking like a bot. But either way, thank you. Until next time, remember, you're out of this world. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise, and trans rights. Bye bye!